in the regular season. Their opponent tonight is the Saints of Presentation College. 8-9 overall on the season for Presentation. They're 1-3 in conference play. They've lost 4 consecutive, losing to Jamestown, Viterbo, and Waldorf, and then last night losing to Bellevue by a score of 68-48. A team that offensively can have their struggles. You look at their shooting percentage. One thing you can a lot of times target and say, wow, what kind of a shooting team is this group? Look at their free throw percentage. You don't look at the threes necessarily, because then you got to check volume a little bit, like how much are they shooting? Maybe they're a good shooting team that doesn't get out a lot of threes, or maybe they're a team that is taking 35, 40 threes a night. That percentage comes down. Look at their free throw percentage. Presentation, 66%. And it kind of tells you the story if you start looking into the rest of the numbers at where they are per game in terms of trying to score the basketball. So not always the most efficient team. Just looking at their numbers, doesn't look like they've killed themselves too much on the turnover side of things. So we'll see what they bring to the table here tonight. But again, for them, same thing that we said about the women's game, is they had a tough game, losing by 20 points last night. And then you get an extra long bus trip due to some icy road conditions that delayed the start of this game a little bit. So you got to see where they're going to be at coming off the bus, being able to play here in the final game of this little road trip for the Presentation. It's the second game of our doubleheader coming up for you. We're about 7 minutes away from tip-off. We're going to take a final break here in our pregame show. When we come back, talk a little bit about the road ahead for Dakota State University Athletics, and here on KJM as well, what we've got coming up in the next week for you. We'll take a final 3-minute timeout on our pregame show, and we'll be back after that with final thoughts and tip-off of tonight's men's game. That's after a 3-minute break. This is Trojan Basketball on Jammin' Country FM 103.
Have you stopped by the Dairy Queen in Madison lately? They have some great new items, like a full line of grill burgers and the rotisserie-style chicken bites in a salad bowl or a basket with fries. And don't forget to grab your favorite Blizzard. If you haven't tried the Dairy Queen app yet, you are missing out. You can save time and skip the line by ordering ahead, and your order will be ready to go when you get there. Plus, get exclusive deals and earn reward points, all from your smartphone with the Dairy Queen app. Good luck to the Trojans from the Dairy Queen in Madison.
MDL Madison has all your beverage needs. Pull up to the drive-thru window. We are always greeted with a smile. MDL has a large selection of fountain, bottle, and canned beverages, plus snacks, convenience store items, and gas pumps to top off your tank. MDL Madison is open every morning at 5. Make sure to like MDL on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name. MDL is where customers always go. You love MDL. You love MDL.
Wilbur Ellis is the leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing Asgrow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
Most people know their insurance can provide them with coverage for life's many mishaps, but you can also unlock discounts, save money, and get benefits with Farmers Insurance Policy Perks. Whether discussing home or auto insurance, they can help you understand these great perks. Call Mike Salnowski at 605-256-6334 for a quote. You can also get a whole lot of something with Farmers Policy Perks. Not available in every state, only available with select Farmers branded policies underwritten by Farmers Truck or Fire Insurance Exchanges or affiliates.
Bank West in Madison knows what it takes to build a strong team. This is Tom Kaler, and for more than 130 years, we have earned long-term customer relationships by helping our customers and communities succeed. We pride ourselves in adapting to customer needs and providing top-notch customer service. Whether you prefer banking online, on your phone, or in person, we're here to help. Bank West in Madison is convenient, connected, committed, and proud supporters of area sports. Go Trojans. Member FDIC.
If your vehicle needs an oil change or is making noises and you need someone to take a look at it, then take your vehicle to F&M Co-op Oil, West Highway 34 in Madison. Their vehicle professionals are knowledgeable and offer fast, friendly service. If you're looking for tires, F&M Co-op Oil can help. They carry over 1,000 tires in stock to choose from. Be sure to ask about their in-house road hazard warranty, balance, and tire rotation. F&M Co-op Oil offers fuel, propane, and tires. See the professionals at F&M Co-op Oil, West Highway 34 in Madison.
Welcome back to the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth here at the DSU Fieldhouse. A few minutes to go before the start of a men's game of our doubleheader tonight. The Dakota State University men and women taking on Presentation College. Well, for Dakota State, after the homestand here, they to start things this weekend, they're going to continue on the homestand. Coming up on Friday next week, they will welcome Walsdorf to the field house at 5:30 on Friday evening for a doubleheader, and then Saturday it's a matchup with Viterbo coming over from Wisconsin to take on Dakota State. Then after that, close out January on the 28th and the 29th, back on the road, same teams again. You get Viterbo and Waldorf. So back-to-back weekends, home first and then the road coming up for Dakota State University. And then a week after that, first week in February, they're on the road presentation in Mayville. So start things out with a little 4-game homestand and then finish it up with a 4-game road trip coming up in the last week of January, first week of February. Also here on KJAM, just what we've got coming up for you over the next week or so. On Monday, Madison girls basketball team going to be on the road. They will travel down to Beersford. The Lady Bulldogs take on Beersford at 7:30 on Monday night, and we will have that game for you over on our sister station, AM 1390, video stream at AmazingMadison.com. Then Thursday, Madison boys take on the Del Rapids Quarriers. That one's in Del Rapids Thursday night. And Friday night, the 21st, back in Madison. It's a doubleheader. The Madison boys and girls basketball teams will be hosting Sioux Falls Christian Friday night. All those Madison games can always be heard on AM 1390 video streams at AmazingMadison.com. Schedules there as well. So that's what's coming up here on KJAM over the next couple of weeks of basketball for both Dakota State and Madison. Ag Ball continuing to roll on here. Yeah, the annual Ag Ball. It's kind of a newer annual thing. It hasn't been around as long as the Ag Bowl. And it took me, I swear to you, it took me 2 years to figure out they were saying ball as opposed to bowl. I thought they were just doing it in the basketball season, but no. It's Ag Ball 2022 as DSU gets the first win of the doubleheader with the women's team victorious 82-61. And now we turn things over to the men's side of things. Dakota State University and Presentation. Let's take a look at starting lineups for you here in this ball game today. We'll start with the visitors from Presentation. As we said, 8-9 overall, 1-3 in the conference. In the starting lineup for Presentation is going to be Jackson Becker, Lavelle Brown, Captain Whitlock, Denzel McDuffie, and Ian Kelly. Starting 5 for the Saints. Head coach Stan Holt, his first year, his whole staff in their first year coaching here for Presentation. In fact, you get that on both men's and women's teams for the Saints. The women's squad, Carly Caffrey and Matt Richter in their first year as a coaching staff. Stan Holt, first year as head coach, Kenny Lamb and Will Gliski are the assistants. For the Trojans of Dakota State, starting things tonight at the guards, Jacob Strand, 5'10", sophomore from Glendon, Minnesota. Also at a guard is Preston Gwynn, 6-foot freshman guard, wears number 1 from Pearlie, Minnesota. And also third guard in the lineup is, that's They gave me the wrong sheet. All right, let's try that again. Let's try that again. I was like, no, wait a second. Now nothing's looking right here. And I realized, they gave me the wrong sheet. Okay, let's try it again for Dakota State. This is what happens when you get the fill-in guy. Starting tonight at the guards, Chris Morales for DSU, the junior guard from T. Also Jordan Lynn, 6'3" guard. A junior wears number 1. Forwards for Dakota State, number 10, Lamar Wood, 6'8" senior. And number 15, Ronnie Lanning, the 6'8" freshman. And then the fifth and final starter for Coach Gary Garner is Maxwell Nielsen, 5'11" freshman from Volga and Sioux Valley High School. So again, for presentations, Becker, Brown, Whitlock, McDuffie, and Kelly. For DSU, Lanning, Wood, Nielsen, Lynn, and Morales. Saints in their white uniforms and the big Wings Saint logo across the front. DSU in those those home dark blues. Officials for tonight's contest: Caden Johnson, Adam Kellenberger, and Nathan Waddell. So we're ready to get things underway here. Dakota State, again, trying to win their second in a row and third of their last 4. Here at home this season, DSU's been 3-5 overall. As both teams now take to the court. And we're ready to get things underway. Jumping it up for Dakota State is going to be Ronnie Ladding, and he has no chance of skying into the air was Denzel McDuffie, and Saints will control the opening tip. Whitlock into the front court. Over for Brown. Brown now into the hands of McDuffie. McDuffie passes back behind him. Brown just inside the arc, fires up a jumper, no good, and the rebound by Ladding for Dakota State. Here comes Nielsen now. Nielsen sets the offense in motion, gets it over to Wood. Now left side for Morales. Morales lobs an entry pass for Wood, trying to get into the block. Has it on the left side, kicks it outside Morales. Thought about that 3, never really got a clean handle on the ball. Gives it away to Lynn. Lynn back inside for Ladding again. Ladding has the ball knocked away and stays here with Dakota State, but just 3 on the shot clock now for DSU. Lynn will inbound here. Maybe look for Ladding. Yep, gets it right to him. He'll shoot it from 15, left it short, and out of bounds. Presentation basketball. Both teams misfire on their opening possession. And the Saints will come back the other way. As Whitlock bringing it up into the front court. Off for Brown as they run a little weave top of the key. McDuffie and Whitlock again. Around the McDuffie screen to the elbow left side. Pump fakes, gets it back top of the key. McDuffie passes in 3, jump step into the lane, passes it outside for Ian Kelly. Left-handed 3, in and out, no good. Nielsen rebounds for Dakota State. Backs into the front court, now Morales. Morales back to Nielsen, he fakes in a long 3. Inside the arc, he gets it to Ladding. Ladding from the block, powers it up and in. And there's the first 2 of the ball game. Ronnie Ladding, the freshman, puts it down. And a quick 3 in and out by Presentation. They get an offensive rebound, though, on the high rebound. Out for Whitlock. Whitlock trying to get by Morales and cannot. Passes right side for Kelly. Kelly now down into the block. Spin, up and under. And we got foul, I think, before a shot by Jackson Becker. Sophomore from Aberdeen, right there at the home of Presentation. So the Saints will inbound. That foul was called on Lynn. His first personal 3-point shot spins out no good, and Lynn corrals the rebound for Dakota State. Lynn with pace into the front court. Leaves it off on a nice no-look pass to Wood. Wood puts it in and 1 for Lamar Wood. And a chance to complete things in the 3-point play here from the free throw line. Lamar Wood, the 6'8" senior from Calumet City, Illinois. Free throw is up and off the back of the iron, no good. And rebound to Presentation. Maxwell looking to drive, kicks it back out top of the key for Kelly. Kelly now into the paint, spins into a double team, nearly threw it away. Passes out for McDuffie. McDuffie trying to drive, puts his head down, knocks the defender over, puts the shot up from 10, no good. Rebound by Wood for Dakota State. For Morales now. He drives, baseline, in traffic. Good patience, waits. Passes out for Wood. Wood right back to Morales again. Outside it's Lynn. Jordan into the paint. The floater is up and no, wave it off. We got a charge. Jordan Lim wave off the basket. Offensive foul. And on Lynn, that's going to be his second personal here. With just 3 minutes gone by here in the first half. Timeout on the floor taken by Coach Holt and Presentation. 4-0 DSU lead. 3 minutes nearly gone by in this first half. Time on the floor. We'll pause. We'll be back after a 30-second break. Back in 30 on KJAM.
Visit AmazingMadison.com to never have to pay for your news or your sports. Everything is totally free. Receive up-to-date news coverage and follow your favorite sports teams at absolutely no cost. When you need to know what's going on in the area or you want complete stats, scores, highlights, and schedules for your local sports team, visit AmazingMadison.com for free. No card, no check, no cash. No money needed to see what is going on in your neighborhood. Visit AmazingMadison.com. It's here for you for free.
4-0 lead for the DSU men. Back with you here from the MDL broadcast booth. I'm Matt Gross. Presentation basketball looking for their first points of the ball game. Denzel McDuffie rise and fire from 15, no good. And a rebound to Dakota State. Nielsen passes ahead to Deshaun Kelly, who checked in replacing Lynn during that timeout. Kelly off for Ladding. Ladding driving right side, pushes his way right to the rack and lays it in. Ronnie Ladding with another two. He's got 4 of the 6 for DSU and a 6-0 lead for the Trojans. Denzel McDuffie with the basketball over on the right side. McDuffie with Wood on him. Driving, stops in the paint, and nice control. Nearly walked with that. Slammed on the brakes on the left side, spun back around to the right and lays it in. First 2 of the game for Presentation. As Nielsen makes a move and gets fouled out beyond the arc. Foul will be on L.J. Brown. Second foul on the Saints. Dwight Felton, 6-foot junior guard, checking into the ball game here for Presentation. Trojans inbound for Laddin. Ronnie gives it up, gets it right back down as he posts immediately. Then kicks it back outside. Here's a three-pointer up and good by Deshaun Kelly. Comes off the bench and knocks down the triple. That's a 9-2 lead for Dakota State. 4 minutes gone by here in the first half. Drive and a strip. DSU with the turnover. Up ahead for Kelly. Kelly lays it up and in. He started it with the steal. Nielsen fed it ahead to him, and he gets the lay-in. It's 11-2. Walking it up is Felton now for Presentation. Top of the key, it's Kelly. Kelly back to Felton. Felton hesitates, now attacks. Ball knocked away by Wood on the block, and the rebound picked up by Morales. Morales, left side. Kelly, a three again? No. Wood tries to back tap the rebound out, but he'll be called for a foul. Third foul on Dakota State here in the first half. First on Lamar Wood. Good start to the game for DSU. The Trojans lead it 11-2. Nearly 5 minutes gone by here in the first half. As Captain Whitlock brings it up into the front court for the Saints. Trying to post up is Ian Kelly. Down there against Laddin. He faces up. Now looks to attack through a double team. Kicks it out into the corner for a Whitlock three. That one's no good. Laddin dives in and secures the rebound. Out ahead to Nielsen. Max slows it up. And then hands it off to Kelly. Kelly, high post Laddin, spins quickly, looking to attack. Right to the paint. He puts it up too strong off the right side of the rim. Rolls off to the left and rebounded by the Saints. Felton into the front court. Stops, faces a double team, feeds it off for Kelly. Pump fakes, wants to drive into the paint. A left-handed floater is no good, and a rebound by Kelly for the Trojans. Kelly will run the point now as he crosses the midcourt logo. Passes to the right side for Wood. Wood, now Morales. Morales drives, and just as he got into the paint, a little foul from behind and a reach in there by Dwight Felton. DSU subs, Berto Gittens into the ball game. Gittens to give Ronnie Ladding a little bit of a break here. Morales throws it in high for Gittens. And he'll dribble it back out between the circles, give it back to Morales and reset the offense. 15 on the shot clock here. Morales around a screen left side. Saints switch. Back to Gittens, top of the key. Morales flashes through the paint. Now a handoff for Kelly. Kelly, nice look down, slow for Gittens. Gittens from the left block will lay it in. Berto Gittens, his first two, comes off the bench. The bench has scored well here. They've got 7 of the 13 for Dakota State. Outside long three from the left wing is good. Dwight Felton stops the DSU run with the triple. And it's 13-5. Dakota State leading here in the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard early in this first half. Nielsen picks up his dribble and now looking for some help. And bounces into the hands of Wood. Back to Max. Now for Morales. Morales. Into Gittens. Gittens faces up. Fades it away from 10 feet and knocks it down. 10-point lead again for DSU. 15-5. Whitlock over to Kelly. Kelly fakes in the three. Got a man to rise into the air. He drives. Floater no good. Morales tracks down the rebound for Dakota State. Into the front court with it. Pass over to Gittens. He wants a three. Heat check. No good. That was a scud off the side of the iron, but an offensive rebound. Lamar Wood. He couldn't corral it. Whitlock takes it away. It's a 4-on-3 coming to the other side. Pull up for a Felton three. No good. He tried a little kick out there, but an offensive rebound by the Saints is up and in. That's Jackson Becker with the putback. And it's a 15-7 lead now for Dakota State. Morales. And he's fouled well away from the basket that time by Felton and a little reach in. Fourth foul on presentation, second on Felton. As Denzel McDuffie checks back into the ball game, LJ Brown and Isaac Essen checking in here for a presentation. Ladding will come back in for DSU as Wood will go to the bench. Ladding back in there along with Gittens, so some good size on the floor for DSU. Gittens away for Nielsen. Nielsen tried to drive, couldn't get past Steed. Now to Morales. Morales slams to the break from the elbow, kicks it outside into the hands of Kelly. Kelly pulls it up and knocks it down to Sean Kelly. The free throw line jumper. He's got 7 off the bench, and it's a 17-7 Dakota State lead. As Denzel McDuffie passes over into the hands of Whitlock. And now back out Steed to reset here, 16 on the shot clock. Steed around a screen to the left side, pauses from the wing, passes to the left for Brown. Brown dribbles to the corner, trying to get around Gittens, but cannot. Picks up his dribble, passes for Becker. Becker posted up on Ladding, straight up defense there by Ronnie, and the shot no good. Morales up with it for Dakota State. He drives, gets to the block, passes back outside to Nielsen to reset now. 11:30 to play. Nielsen lost a handle on the basketball, and it's taken away by Brown. Brown trying to go back up on Nielsen, and Max going to get called for the reach-in fouls. He tried to swat down on that one and knock it out of bounds. And they're going to give free throws here. Yep, free throws coming up for L.J. Brown, a freshman out of San Antonio, Texas, for presentation. Trying to get it back to a single-digit game here as we near the halfway mark of the first half. Free throw is up and good. Lavelle L.J. Brown, 6 points per game on the season. 77% free throw shooter as he knocks that one through. And the lead down to 8 now for the Trojans, 17-9 here in this opening half of play. As Deshaun Kelly running the point for DSU. Kelly in the left hand sees some space, attack, scoop shot, no, offensive foul. Kelly called for his first personal, team's 5th. Turnover on Dakota State. So Steed comes back with it the other way here for presentation around the screen. Nielsen tries to stay with. He goes over the top. Maybe got back there in time to get a piece of that one, but Essen corrals the rebound for presentation. Now back over to McDuffie. McDuffie for Essen. Essen, top of the key into the hands of Brown. Brown driving on Kelly, gets into the paint. Ladding there to deny and rebound for Dakota State. Using all that 6'8" frame to disrupt things inside. Here's Morales now, right wing for Dakota State. Ladding working from the elbow, comes over looking for the ball. Has it now near the top of the key. Great cut. As soon as he got the ball, Kelly cut the basket. Ladding found him, and Kelly gets the lay-in. He's got 9 off the bench, and it's a 19-9 Dakota State lead. Steve with a little probing dribble into the paint. Now kicks it back out to the hands of McDuffie. Leaves it off for Brown. Brown between the circles, left side, nearly threw it away, but it's corralled by Essen. Essen comes around to screen. Paul's up top of the key, outside McDuffie for a deep left wing 3 off the back of the iron, no good. Ladding rebounds for the Trojans. Off to Morales now with under 10 to go here halfway through this first quarter. Morales drives into the paint. High dribble, kicks it outside for a 3, up and no good by Gittens for DSU, but presentation will turn it over. Trying to save it from going out of bounds was Jackson Becker, and he threw it off the hands of Essen and went back out of bounds. So DSU gets the possession back, but Coach Moe is going to take a timeout. 9:44 to go here in the first half. It's a 19-9 Dakota State University lead. We'll be back after a 30-second timeout. This is Trojan basketball on Jammin' Country FM 103. Back in 30.
Heartland Consumers Power District would like to wish the Dakota State Trojans good luck this season. This is Casey Crabtree, Heartland's Director of Economic Development. I'm excited to work with businesses here in Madison to help them grow and thrive. If you're looking to expand your business or in need of low-interest financing, give me a call at 256-6536. Heartland is proud to deliver reliable energy and services to the city of Madison. We believe in the power of forward thinking and want to be your trusted community partner and leader in our industry. Good luck, Trojans.
9:44 to go here in the first half. Back with you from the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth. I'm Matt Gross. 19-9. Dakota State University men with the lead on presentation. Trying to win the second game with a doubleheader after the Dakota State University women picked up a 82-61 victory in game number 1. Hope to hear from Coach Moe coming up during our Wilbur Ellis halftime show here. Dakota State, good bench production scoring-wise. They've been effective inside. Presentation not afraid to launch threes, but just hasn't been able to get them to drop. Danger with a team like that. They've had some good looks that haven't gone down, and they can keep getting up threes, something you got to be careful of. They're 1 of 6 so far in this ball game. Pretty cleanly played overall in terms of turnovers. Not a ton by either team. 5 team fouls for Dakota State, 4 for presentation, as again we're about halfway through this first half. DSU basketball as Morales will inbound for Nielsen. Nielsen spins around to the Ladding screen, gives it right back to him. Ladding tried to pass through the paint into the hands of Gittens, but it was taken away. Turnover by DSU. As coming the other way is Essen, now off for McDuffie. McDuffie back to Essen. Steed now off the wing on the right side, guarded by Nielsen. Around a screen comes a drive by Essen. Great recovery by Morales to get in front of him right there and deny the drive. 6 on the shot clock now for Steed. Steed still beyond the arc. Passes right side. Here's Whitlock. Whitlock has to pull up a 3. I don't know if he got that off. Well, they say he did. It goes out the front of the iron. No good. Rebounded by Dakota State. Would have been interesting if that had gone down because that looked in his hands when that buzzer sounded. Here's Morales working from the left side. Leaves it off for Gittens. Gittens with the foot on the arc. Looks to his right. Passes off for Nielsen. Max dribbles back and resets with 10 on the shot clock now. Gives it up for Morales. Sets a screen. Morales drives to the paint. Kicks it outside. Nielsen a catch and shoot 3 off the back of the iron. No good. And rebounded by Whitlock for Dakota State. By presentation. Taken to the rack and the lay-in no good by McDuffie. Here comes Gittens the other way. Outside, three-pointer is up and off the mark by Kelly for DSU. Saints rebound. McDuffie, long pass ahead, goes into the stands. And that'll be Trojan basketball. .8:14 to go here in the first half. 19-9, Dakota State University with the lead and the basketball. Morales and Nielsen working between the circles. Now to Gittens from the elbow on the right side. He tried to get into the paint and fade away, but he was stripped of the basketball by Denzel McDuffie, but he gets whistled for a reach-in foul. McDuffie will be his first personal, team's 5th. With 8:02 to play here in this first half, we're starting a near bonus for both teams. Inbounds to Gittens. Gittens looking to back in. Ball knocked out of his hands to Ladding. Now back to Gittens. Gittens faces up, spins into the paint, rises up and knocks it down. Jumper from 10 feet. Nice move by Berto Gittens. He's got 6 off the bench, and the lead is 21-9 now for Dakota State. Here comes a drive by McDuffie. McDuffie hanging in the air as he fades away, knocks it down. Nielsen brings it up for Dakota State. Nielsen attacking from the right side, looking to go all the way to the rim. Now he slams in the brakes as he gets to the baseline, floats it back out. Comes to the hands of Morales around a Gittens screen. Back to Gittens near the top of the key. Nielsen now off the right side. Nielsen steps back. Has a screen, goes the other side. Beautiful layoff. Ladding with the two-handed flush. Ronnie Ladding off the Nielsen give. And it's 23-11, Dakota State. Rifle a pass through the all kinds of traffic there by McDuffie. And Nielsen, lucky it hit him in the shoulder. If that had hit him in the head, he's on the deck. Kelly will check back in, along with Brown here for the Saints. DSU is going to get Lamar Wood back up off the bench, replacing Gittens. Woods went on the bench after picking up a couple of early fouls after just a couple of minutes of game time. Inbounds, we're going to get a foul right off the inbounds. Deshaun Kelly was trying to knock the inbound pass away, but really slapped down on it. And it's going to be a foul call. That'll be the 2nd on him, the 6th on DSU. And quickly up off the bench to replace him is going to be Braden Brandreet, 5'11 freshman out of Florence, South Dakota. Here's McDuffie. McDuffie showing off the handle on Ladding. He claps his hands. McDuffie going at him. And Ladding, almost stripped him of the basketball. And we're going to get a foul on Ladding. Everybody's a little pumped up after that. Ladding and McDuffie. And then they're going to call a technical foul as McDuffie walked over and tried to pump up the DSU crowd, was saying let's go, and the officials didn't like what he had to say, and so they call a technical foul. And so let's see what we're going to have on free throws here as we walk down to the other end. Looks like Nielsen going to shoot these. Yep. Meanwhile, while he shoots it, we've got the Raiders-Bengals game on the TV here, seeing if the Raiders can score a touchdown and get back into things. While the officials are still talking. Official over there talking with Coach Holt and McDuffie as Nielsen's first free throws off the mark. McDuffie kind of pleading his case. Officials saying, look, he walked over to the DSU crowd and was kind of taunting them. And so that's you're going to get you the technical foul. Second free throw by Nielsen is good. Makes the score 24-11, DSU with the lead. Coach Holt still pleading his case to the official, and now all three officials are going to come over and talk. I think they got to remember what was the call before the technical. It was a foul on Ladding. And so it's going to be, it should be a 1-and-1. Yeah, there we go. It was a non-shooting foul. And so, but it was the 17th foul. So this should be a bonus here. Officials, everybody's very confused. Everybody looks confused as we're still talking this over. The foul was on Ladding. That was the 7th foul of the half, at which point I would think it'd be 1-and-1. The technical foul happens at a dead ball, but that's not what they're going to say here. They're going to give presentation of the ball. It's very possible there's a rule the announcer doesn't know, but it's clear at this point the officials don't really know as they're coming over to continue to chat with 6:51 to go. And they're sending everybody to the bench, and we're going to talk this over. What do we do here? They could be also saying, we didn't get that pork loin earlier, part of ag ball. We had an opportunity. Now everything's put away. Not going to get that after the game. I guess it's an opportunity to remind you that we've got your Wilbur Ellis halftime show coming up here. We'll run down the stats of this one, and we'll talk with a little more about the girls basketball game, the win that they had as well to stay undefeated in conference season here earlier tonight. All that coming up in your Wilbur Ellis halftime show. And after all of that, you know who was right in all of this? The person who knew exactly what to do, should not surprise you, was SID Nick Hunteber, who's down there saying, I know exactly what it is, guys. It's a 1-and-1. So Nick at the scorer's table is right. As always, McDuffie shoots the bonus, misses on the front end, and the crowd goes wild, and then Nielsen's rebound is turned over right back into the hands of presentation. Jumper from 10 feet, no good. Nielsen rebounds and controls here for Dakota State. Throws ahead Morales. Morales from the wing on the right side. Looking in for Laddie. Now back over to Nielsen. Nielsen, corner Morales around a screen. Keeps it beyond the arc. Pressured heavily by Whitlock. Nielsen now, Ladding from the elbow. They leave him open. He'll lob it inside into the hands of Wood. Wood, we got a jump ball before he could put it in. And the possession arrow here to Dakota State. So DSU stays with the possession. Shot clock won't reset. It'll be 5 to shoot for the Trojans. Morales will trigger the inbounds to the left side of his own basket here on the baseline. Gives it into the hands of Wood. Lamar working it in. Gets into the paint. Puts it up with the right hand on the back of the iron. No good. Got his own rebound, but it's swatted away from behind. He hits the deck kind of hard. And we're going the other way for presentation. Brown slows it up. Wood gets back into the play. Nearly causes a turnover. Here's Kelly on the right side. Ian Kelly on the drive. Good cutoff there by Wood. Now reversed for Steed. Steed can't get around Morales. Back over to Kelly. Wing, contested three. No good. And Morales rebounds for Dakota State. Morales stops, feeds off for Nielsen. Back to Morales, wide open right wing three. No good. Rebound Ladding. His putback is in. So Ronnie Ladding with another 2. And it's a 26-11 DSU lead. 5:30 to play here in the first half. Morales trying to stay around a couple of screens and stay with Steed. He gives it away McDuffie. McDuffie penetrates to the free throw line, jumps back and hits the jumper. For McDuffie, now with 6 in the ball game. 26-13, Dakota State with the lead. Doubling up presentation here in this first half. Nielsen throws it inside, finds Wood. Wood from the block. Resets, gets through his defender, puts it in too strong. Wanted the call, didn't get it. Rebound to presentation, ahead to Kelly. Kelly eyed a deep 3, hands it off instead to Steed. Steed, he'll step back and take the triple. That's no good, and Nielsen rebounds for Dakota State. Wants to push the tempo, doesn't have numbers, as he comes across the half-court line. Backs over to Morales now. As trying to post up is Lamar Wood. Wood sets a screen for Morales. Morales comes to the free throw line, finds himself open, so he just leans in, hits a little floater for Morales, his first points of the game. 28-13, DSU leads here. Farmers Ag Center scoreboard with 4:15 to play in the first half. McDuffie just pulls up for a three as he walks into that one. Ladding maybe a little slow to come out and contest. 9 in the ball game now for Denzel McDuffie. Morales comes across the half-court line. Runs his man around a screen. Top of the key for Ladding now. Ladding hands away to Nielsen. Nielsen, bounce pass Morales. Wood trying to post up here. Morales drives instead. He'll put the right-handed floater up, no good. Wood tips the rebound to himself, and through two defenders will power it up and through. Lamar Wood, his second field goal of the ball game. 4 points tonight. And 30-16 is the DSU lead. Hand away for Brown. Brown dribbling back into the corner. Sees a double team. Saints look to reverse it. Get it over to the left side. Here's a three. Up the back of the iron. No good by Steed. Rebounded by Brown for Dakota State. Nielsen running the point for DSU. Ladding looking to post up on Kelly down there. He goes right around him. Are we going to get a foul on Ladding? Yeah. Ladding was posting up, or trying to. Kelly staying in front of him, so Ladding just slid at the last second to send a little screen, and is going to get called for the foul. .305 to go here in this first half. 30-16 is the Trojan lead, and just before the inbound by presentation, we're going to get a timeout. 3:05 to play here in the first. 30-16 the lead. There's a timeout on the floor, and we'll keep it right here for the moment. We'll run down a couple of scoring points so far in the game. The main one that's standing out, points in the paint, and it shouldn't be a surprise because DSU likes to work inside. I mean, that's where their best scorers are. Want to work with their back to the basket. Paint points tonight, DSU 22, presentation 4. 22-4 advantage inside. The one thing that's interesting is that hasn't really worked itself out to free throws for DSU. Now, both Brown and Ladding have really been kind of pleading for some calls inside. So far haven't come their way. I mean, there's been fouls in this game, but it seems like it's been a lot of reach-in, a lot of stuff away from the basket. They've kind of let them play inside the paint thus far. DSU's got 8 fouls, 6 for presentation, so both teams in the bonus here for the last 3:05 as we go through this first half. For Dakota State, not a ton of foul trouble, but a couple players with 2. You've got Deshaun Kelly with 2. He's on the bench right now. Lamar Wood's been back out on the floor with 2 for the last 5 minutes or so. So DSU breaks the huddle with Morales, Nielsen, Wood, Gittens, and Brandreet on the floor. So Ladding takes a seat on the bench during that timeout. Saints basketball here as the score clock briefly goes off. Shot clock maintains though, so that's good. That thing's still running. Here's a backdoor cut and lay-in reversed by Denzel McDuffie. Got by Gittens and lays it in. McDuffie into double digits now. He's got 11 of the 18 for presentation. Bounce pass into the hands of Wood. Wood on the handoff. It's Nielsen. Nielsen from the free throw line. Attacks. Finger roll with the left hand is good. Max Nielsen, his first field goal. 3 points in the ball game now. And 32-18 is the Trojan lead. Whitlock eyeing things. Bounce pass right side into the hands of Becker. Becker looks through the paint, nothing there. He's going to have to kick it back outside for McDuffie. McDuffie will take a deep 3, no good, and rebounded by Brown for Dakota State. Gives it away to the point guard from Sioux Valley, Max Nielsen. Around the Brown screen. He waits, steps back, takes a deep 3, no good out the back of the iron. Gittens high in the air, trying to get the rebound, but it's hauled in by McDuffie. And then ball knocked loose, still loose, picked up by the Saints. Coming the other way is Brown. Brown looking to go 1-on-2. Can't get the finish, but there to follow and tip in is Becker for the Saints. And that's a 12-point DSU lead here, 32-20 now. Minute 40 to go here in the first half. Morales for Gittens. Gittens immediate catch and shoot for a deep two, no good. Kelly rebounds for the Saints. Pass quickly ahead to McDuffie. Thought for sure he'd take that quick three. Passes on it. Gives away to Brown. Brown to screen. Nielsen stays with him. He steps back. A deep three. Bank is open, baby. He knocks it down. Three-pointer, L.J. Brown off the kiss. And it's a 9-point lead now for the Trojans. 23-32. First time we've been to single digits in the last 6 minutes. Brown for Nielsen now, left side. Go down into the block, left side for Brown. Brown back in his wing in. Pump fakes the pass out to create some space. Passes through to Morales in the wing. Morales attacks, top of the key. Three-pointer is up by Brandrate, no good. And rebounded by the Saints with under a minute to go here in the first half. Right side, it's Kelly. Kelly, Jackson over to the left wing for Brown. Brown back to McDuffie now. Between the circles with Gittens on him. Bouncing into Kelly. Kelly working his way to his back with the basket. Left-handed hook is up and in. Good run here by Presentation. Making a game of it again as we close out this first half. Shot clock is off for the final 20 seconds. Morales brings it across the half-court line. And a reach-in foul to be called on Whitlock by Presentation. And so that'll send Morales to the line to shoot a 1-1. Morales, front end of the bonus is up and good. 3 points in the game for Chris Morales. Junior guard out of T South Dakota, part of those great T teams that made 3 straight state championships, won 2 of those 3. Second one drops through as well to end the Presentation run. 12 seconds here now for the Saints. As into the front court is McDuffie. McDuffie attacks, puts it up off the window, no good. Brown rebounds, 5 seconds, ball's loose. Brown picks it up, gets it out ahead for Gittens. Half quarter, no good. And that'll do it for the first half of play. DSU with a double-digit lead for most of the first half. Presentation cuts it down here to a 9-point lead as we head to the locker room. 34-25, Dakota State University men with the lead. As we've got, I don't know, there was something on the court and I missed it. I was kind of looking up. Saints weren't really anxious to leave the floor here after we got done with things, but now they do. They head to the locker room, and so do we. It's your Wilbur Ellis halftime show. 34-25, Dakota State University men with the lead at halftime. We'll take a 3-minute timeout. We'll come back with stats of the first half in 3 minutes on Jammin' Country FM 103.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing As-Grow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
Finding that missing shin guard, remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, ref!
That's simple human sense.
Call Scott Gusto at GSN Insurance, 556-0242, to see if it makes simple sense to switch to auto owner's insurance.
You can tell a lot about a farmer by how they deal with adversity. Hard work, grit, and untamed spirit are what defines them. At Mustang Seeds, we stand with you, and we hold true to our values, proven results, and the trusted products we were founded on almost 60 years ago. We're farmers. We're untamed. We're Mustang Seeds. Contact your local district sales manager or visit mustangseeds.com.
Have you stopped by the Dairy Queen in Madison lately? They have some great new items like a full line of grill burgers and the rotisserie-style chicken bites in a salad bowl or a basket with fries. And don't forget to grab your favorite Blizzard. If you haven't tried the Dairy Queen app yet, you are missing out. You can save time and skip the line by ordering ahead, and your order will be ready to go when you get there. Plus, get exclusive deals and earn reward points, all from your smartphone with the Dairy Queen app. Good luck to the Trojans from the Dairy Queen in Madison.
MDL Madison has all your beverage needs. Pull up to the drive-thru window where you're always greeted with a smile. MDL has a large selection of fountain, bottle, and canned beverages, plus snacks, convenience store items, and gas pumps to top off your tank. MDL in Madison is open every morning at 5. Make sure to like MDL on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name. MDL is where customers always go.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing As-Grow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
Welcome back here to your Wilbur Ellis halftime show on Jammin' Country FM 103. I'm Matt Gross. Joining me, Coach Mo at Dakota State University Lady Tees, as they picked up the victory, 81-62 here earlier in the doubleheader action at the field house today. Coach, a little slow start offensively. There were some turnover issues, some things to clean up, but at the end of the day, I mean, it was a good, solid win. You got contributions from everybody up and down the lineup. Things to clean up, but a win. I mean, what more do you want?
Absolutely. We talked about that in the locker room. Anytime you can get 2 wins in conference play, it's a good weekend.
Right.
And we're constantly trying to get better, and there are things we got to work on. I didn't think we were incredibly sharp today. Some of our turnovers were just kind of boneheaded.
Right.
At halftime I said, we have 11 turnovers. What have they done to turn you over? And all the players are like, well, nothing. But it's just. One of those games that I'm really glad that we found a way to come on top. PC played really well. They shot the ball really well. And, again, conference play is tough, and I'm just glad we got 2 wins.
You got 2 more conference opponents to kind of get you to the halfway mark here, but an undefeated start to things. And, I kind of said in the broadcast that this has to be a DSU team that coming into this year was thinking, all right, we want to win a conference champion and we want to make a run in an international tournament. And, I mean, so far so good. You're doing the things that need to do to get you to where you want to go.
Absolutely, and that's been our goal. Our first half of the year, people might look at our schedule like, oh, they only had 4 losses all of last year and they already have 6. Well, we've got a really, really tough schedule so far. And it's just trying to prepare us for March, prepare us for the conference season. And, our goal is to try to win conference again. And we returned basically everyone from last year, so why can't we go undefeated again?
Absolutely.
That's kind of our goal. And, it's just, like I said, we weren't incredibly sharp today, but we have a senior-led team, and they just found ways to just never let PC get any closer than they needed to. And I'm really proud of their effort today.
Particularly at the end of the game, I pointed out Shaylin Nagel, but I think it went up and down the roster that you're in midway to late in the fourth quarter. It's a 20-point game, and people are hitting the deck. I mean, they're going after loose balls. And I imagine as a coach, that kind of hustle the contest is over at that point, but the team is still playing hard, and that's got to feel great.
Yeah, and, a kid like Shaylin Nagel, there are times I have to try to tell her, hey, slow down. But, I love it. We talk about it all the time. We have a lot of players that want to be on the floor. And basketball, you only have 5 players. So what are you going to bring to the team? And, a prerequisite to be on the floor is playing hard.
Right.
Having a great attitude, being a great teammate. And so when they get on the floor, that's just what we do. And I'm really proud of just how committed they've been to, our culture and just our standard of what we do. And yeah, 20-point game, fourth quarter, we still got kids diving on the floor because that's just what we do. And it's great for me as a coach where I don't have to worry about their effort. I don't have to worry about their attitude. That's taken care of, and then we can just coach. And it's a really fun team to be a part of. This group, this senior group here, is pretty special. They came in as freshmen, and we won 4 games that year, and they've just stuck with it. And I'm so proud of them, and I'm so happy they have a chance to have this success now. Where in conference play, it's a 20-point game in the fourth quarter, and they feel pretty comfortable with what we've done. And it's an awesome group. I can't say enough good things about them.
And then lastly, before I let you go, we had a nice little moment here with a lot of people here for Ag Bowl today to honor Jessie Giles, as she earlier this year became the all-time leading scorer. And pretty cool to have a player that's all-time leading scorer at the 2 schools in one town that she's played at Madison High School and Dakota State.
Yeah, I mean, you can't make the story any better.
Right.
New coach comes into town, first recruit as a hometown kid. She ends up being the all-time leading scorer, turning the program around. I mean, she's done a phenomenal job of just helping turn this thing around, and she's such a good kid. She works her butt off in the classroom, on the floor. She's a great leader, and I just feel very lucky to have a chance to coach her. And her sister runs track here. Her brother plays football. Brother was quarterback before, and it's just a great family. We're very lucky to have the Giles around. So.
Although I tell you, I kept texting Josh during the halftime of the girls' game to bring me up some food, and he just smiled and said no. So, I mean, there's some room for improvement in the Giles family.
Right,
but hey, appreciate you coming up today. Congrats on the win. We'll see you next week.
Thank you. God bless.
Coach Mo with us here as the DSU women got the win today. DSU men are in good position right now with a 34-25 lead here at halftime. We're going to take another 3-minute timeout. We'll break down the stats of the men's game coming up after a 3-minute break in your Wilbur Ellis halftime show on Jammin' Country FM 103.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing As-Grow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
Most people know their insurance can provide them with coverage for life's many mishaps, but you can also unlock discounts, save money, and get benefits with Farmers Insurance policy perks. Whether discussing home or auto insurance, they can help you understand these great perks. Call Mike Zalnowski at 605-256-6334 for a quote. You can also get a whole lot of something with Farmers policy perks.
We are farmers. Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum.
Not available in every state, only available with select Farmers branded policies underwritten by Farmers Truck or Fire Insurance Exchanges or affiliate.
Bank West in Madison knows what it takes to build a strong team. This is Tom Kaler, and for more than 130 years, we have earned long-term customer relationships by helping our customers and community succeed. We pride ourselves in adapting to customer needs and providing top-notch customer service. Whether you prefer banking online, on your phone, or in person, we're here to help. Bank West in Madison is convenient, connected, committed, and proud supporters of area sports. Go Trojans. Member FDIC.
If your vehicle needs an oil change or is making noises and you need someone to take a look at it, then take your vehicle to F&M Co-op Oil, West Highway 34 in Madison. Their vehicle professionals are knowledgeable and offer fast, friendly service. If you're looking for tires, F&M Co-op Oil can help. They carry over 1,000 tires in stock to choose from. Be sure to ask about their in-house road hazard warranty, balance, and tire rotation. F&M Co-op Oil offers fuel, propane, and tires. See the professionals at F&M Co-op Oil, West Highway 34 in Madison.
Visit AmazingMadison.com to never have to pay for your news or your sports. Everything is totally free. Receive up-to-date news coverage and follow your favorite sports teams at absolutely no cost. When you need to know what's going on in the area or you want complete stats, scores, highlights, and schedules for your local sports team, visit AmazingMadison.com for free. No card, no check, no cash. No money needed to see what is going on in your neighborhood. Visit AmazingMadison.com. It's here for you for free.
Heartland Consumers Power District would like to wish the Dakota State Trojans good luck this season. This is Casey Crabtree, Heartland's Director of Economic Development. I'm excited to work with businesses here in Madison to help them grow and thrive. If you're looking to expand your business or in need of low-interest financing, give me a call at 256-6536. Heartland is proud to deliver reliable energy and services to the City of Madison. We believe in the power of forward thinking and want to be your trusted community partner and leader in our industry. Good luck, Trojans.
Welcome back to Dakota State University, the DSU Fieldhouse, and the Wilbur Ellis halftime show here on Jammin' Country FM 103 as the DSU men lead presentation 34-25 here at halftime. Dakota State shot an even 500, 15-30 in that first half, although just 1 of 9 from downtown. Presentation just 10 of 34. That's a little under 30% shooting. They were 3 of 14 on their three-point shots. DSU, they have the size inside, and it shows not only in the points in the paint, which they dominated there 24-10, but they out-rebounded presentation 26-15 in that first half. And we're out to the 34-25 lead. Ronnie Ladden, 8.6 rebounds, leading the way for Dakota State. Deshaun Kelly had a good explosion off the bench, 9 points, 3 boards for DSU at halftime. Lamar Wood, 4 points, 4 for Chris Morales, 3 for Max Nielsen, and 6 for Berto Gittens off the bench for Dakota State as well. For presentation, Denzel McDuffie, 11 points in the ball game. Only player in double digits for either team. Ian Kelly's got 2. Jackson Becker with 4. 5 for Lavelle Brown, and Dwight Felton with 3 for presentation. Turnovers not really much of an issue either way. Just 2 for the Saints, 7 for Dakota State. Presentation scored 6 points off those 7 turnovers. The DSU bench playing well. That was something we highlighted in the pregame show. Their play this season, 15 points off the bench for Dakota State in that first half. 34-25 is the advantage for the Trojans as we get ready to start the second half. Not a ton of foul trouble out there for either team, although you do have to keep an eye on, especially for Dakota State, Ronnie Lading with 2 fouls. Something to definitely keep an eye on if you're Coach Mo. Is not a guy you need picking up a quick third foul here in this early going of the second half. Also Jordan Lynn, 2 fouls out there. Last few seconds wind down. DSU's been on the floor for about a minute and a half. They're ready to go. Presentation's taking the time here before they check out into the court. So it'll be presentation basketball, trailing by 9 as we get things back underway here in the second half on AM 1390 KJAM, Jammin' Country FM 103 and AmazingMadison.com. Thank you all of you joining us online in the video stream here tonight as well. Basketball into the hands of L.J. Brown as he starts things in motion for Dakota State. Bounce pass, for the Saints down into the corner left side. Here's McDuffie on the drive. Nothing doing. He was double teamed as he got under the hoop. Kicked it back out for Kelly. Kelly drives inside. Floats a ball into the corner for Becker. Becker back out into the hands of Whitlock. Whitlock drives right side. Just got it up and over the outstretched arms of Lamar Wood and lays it in off the glass for the first 2 of the second half. His first 2 of the ball game. Stepping to the free throw line now is Lynn. Lynn pulls it up from 15 and knocks down the jumper. Jordan Lynn, first points. He had some foul trouble again, as we mentioned in that first half. Didn't see a ton of time. McDuffie into the front court for presentation on the handoff now to Brown. Brown back around the screen to the left side. Will pull it up from 16, and he buries that jumper. As shots falling both ways here early in this second half. Nielsen leaves it off for Lynn. Lynn quickly into the corner, Brown, or down to the block, I should say, for Brown. Double team comes, it's knocked out of his hands by McDuffie. McDuffie looking to go coast to coast, and does. Lays it in. Morales. A little pressure triggers the inbound, and that lead now down to 5. 36-31. With less than 2 minutes gone by in this first half. Top of the key, Lamar Wood. Hands it off to Lynn. Lynn, he dribbles out to the top. Thought about a three. Kicks away to Morales instead. Morales for Ladding. Working on Kelly. Morales rifles a pass through the paint. It was tipped out of bounds by the Saints, L.J. Brown. Lamar Wood checks out. Berto Gittins into the ball game here for Dakota State. And Felton in for the Saints of presentation. Inbound to Gittins. Pull-up jumper. Good. Just inside the arc. Two quickly off the bench for Gittins here in the half. And it's 38-31. The Trojans leading here. Early going second half on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. As Morales stays with his man through a screen. Felton now gives it up, gets it right back. Into the corner it goes for Brown. Brown drives around Nielsen, lays it up. Had contact, no whistle. Gittins has the rebound. Gittins throws into the corner. Lynn passes on the three, drives inside. He'll float one from 10 feet too strong. Ladding trying for the rebound. And he and, was that Brown down there? They both had a hand on it. And Ladding just picked him up. Him and the ball. DSU has the ball. Both teams had a good laugh over that. Inbounds comes to Gittins. Catch and shoot again off the inbounds. And again, he's got it. Berto racks up another one. He's got 8. And it's a 40-31 lead. DSU trying to get it back to double digits here. So a good run by presentation to open things up in this half. Trojans have answered right back. Bounce pass on the baseline, just a little too far out in front of its intended receiver, L.J. Brown, and the Saints will turn it over, just their third of the ball game. Jordan Lynn, the junior out of Minneapolis, will bring this one up into the front court. Now off for Morales here for DSU. Morales bounces. Gittins right at the top of the key, lobs it down low. Beautiful entry pass onto the block for Ladding. Ronnie gets an easy lay-in, and the lead is 11 again for Dakota State, 42-31. Half-court offense humming here for DSU. Pass right side into the hands of Felton. Now for Kelly, looking to back up on Gittins. Felton with the hook, left hand, left it short. Ball batted off the glass. Great rebound. A wave off the putback by Whitlock. See, he was fouled before he got that shot up. Whitlock just kept batting the ball off the backboard until he could rise up into the air. He's got great hops. Was able to bring in the rebound. So the Saints will keep the possession here. The foul, by the way, was on Jordan Lynn. That's his third. He still stays in the game, though. Inbounds play leads to a layup, but no good. Rebound again to presentation. Tiptoeing the baseline on the drive is McDuffie. Gets it out now for a three from Felton, and he got it. Felton with the triple. 42-34 Dakota State. As Lynn into the front court. Waits between the circles. For Ladding now from the elbow. Hands it right back to Jordan. Jordan. Great defense by Dwight Felton that time. Now Jordan for Ladding. Ladding looks away, and we got a blocking foul on presentation. Great job by Ronnie that time. The double team came, and he just kind of looked it off. He faced up from the right elbow. Double team came, so he looked back over to his left to the wing, forced the double team to run back, and then he just spun back around and attacked the basket, draws the blocking call. And DSU gets the basketball. Inbounds pass to Morales, out to the top of the circle. Right side into the hands of Kelly, who checked back in. Here's Ladding now, facing up in the right block. Bounce pass too strong to find a cutting Morales. And it goes out of bounds, and DSU will turn it over. .16:02 to play here in the second half. DSU with a 42-34 lead on presentation. Farmers Ag Center scoreboard as Morales stays with Felton over the top of the screen. Felton still with the dribble. Now away to McDuffie. McDuffie gets the switch with Morales on him, takes him down into the block, turns it around over the help defense of Laddin. He still puts it in. 15 in the ball game now for McDuffie to lead all scorers. And the lead is 6 for Dakota State. Morales around the screen, penetrates, drives to the left side, and the ball knocked out of the hands of Kelly and taken away. Captain Whitlock goes coast to coast, lays it in, and one. 3-point opportunity for Captain Whitlock. And a chance to cut the lead in half here for Dakota State. Whitlock with 4 now in the ball game. And a timeout taken by Coach Gary Gardner and the Trojans. 15 minutes to play yet in this second half. 42-38, DSU with the lead. Timeout on the floor. We'll take 1, 2. We will be back after a 30-second break on Jammin' Country 103.
Finding that missing shin guard. Remembering whether it's a home or away game. Getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things. Like not being that fan. Oh, come on, ref! That's simple human sense.
Call Scott Gusso at GSN Insurance, 556-0242, to see if it makes simple sense to switch to auto owners insurance.
.5:19 to play here in the second half. Free throw coming up for Whitlock for presentation. Trying to complete the 3-point play. Free throw up and good. He knocks that one down, and the lead down to 3 here for DSU. It's been as many as 16 in this game, but now just 42-39. Morales with Whitlock right on his hip as he comes into the front court. He drives by him. He attacks, goes to the rim, and a little too strong out the back of the iron. Rebound comes in by McDuffie. McDuffie bounce pass left side, and a foul will send Brown to the line to shoot 2. So the Saints storming back. Nielsen picks up the foul. And 2 shots coming up for Brown from the line. First one up and good. For Brown now 8 points in the ball game. He averages just a little over 6 per game. Second free throw on the way, and that one no good. Gittins with the rebound for Dakota State. Hands it away to the point guard, Morales. Morales off to Ladding here between the circles. Hands off to Nielsen. Nielsen bounce past Morales, right wing. Gittins trying to post up. Morales drives baseline instead. Kicks it outside. Here's a 3-point shot, up and short. Off the side of the iron by Kelly for Dakota State. Chance for presentation to tie or take the lead here, down 2. 5 minutes gone by in this second half. Whitlock on a hesitation, gives it away to Brown. Now outside, McDuffie checks to make sure he wasn't stepping out of bounds. McDuffie taking Morales down into the post. Bounce pass, leaves it off for Jackson. Puts up the shot, no good. Ladding rebounds for Dakota State. Pass ahead, Morales. Morales to Nielsen. Nielsen into the corner. How about another 3-point attempt? This one no good by Kelly. And the rebound again to the Saints. Whitlock goes coast to coast. Too strong and rolls out the front of the iron. And DSU basketball. Gittins throws it ahead. Morales here. Morales to the post quickly. Ladding getting into the block and traveled with it. Turnover on the Trojans. Subs for DSU now as Lynn and Wood will come back in. Morales and Ladding to the bench. .13:50 to go here in the first half. Or pardon me, the second half. It's a 2-point lead for DSU, 42-40. They led 34-25 at halftime. Pass right side into the hands of Essen, who checked in during the break. Essen over to Felton now. Felton around a Becker screen. Felton spins his way into the paint, kind of lost control, puts it up, no good. Rebound Dakota State. They've got numbers the other way. Pass goes ahead to a streaking to Sean Kelly, and he lays it in. 44-40 now. Trojans on top. Pass over to Essen. Isaac Guarded by Kelly, looking to drive left side. Sean stays right with him. Essen dribbles back, hands it away to Gibson. Gibson now to Felton. Felton looking to break down one-on-one on Wood. It got into the paint. Oh, that wasn't a travel. Gets it inside, and we're going to get a foul on DSU and a bounce pass inside to Jasper Gibson, the 6'6 freshman out of Perth, Western Australia. And he gets fouled by Lamar Wood. And so Gibson steps to the line. Just a 54% free throw shooter on the year. First one is up and good. Cuts the lead back to 3 now. Ladin got a chance to maybe just grab a drink of water, and he's back out onto the floor. Berto Gittins to the bench here for Dakota State. One more free throw for the Aussie, and that one's no good, but an offensive rebound. DSU really dominated the glass in the first half. That has not been the case here in the second. Offensive rebound, and now Essen with it. Essen leaves it away, Felton. And we got a whistle inside, and we're going to get a foul on Dakota State as a presentation player hits the deck. And this looks like it might be on Kelly. That would be his, no, it's on Ladding. That's his third. So Ladding picks up the foul. And presentation has the ball and 20 seconds put back up on the shot clock. Inbounds pass into the hands of Brown. Dribbles it back out. Essen now with it, has a screen. Headed to the right, hesitates, gets under the basket, kicks it outside for a Felton left corner three. He got it. Felton with the three. And a timeout taken by DSU. 12:26 to go here in the second half. 44-44 is our score. We're all tied up, and we'll be back after a 30-second break on Jammin' Country, FM 103.
You can tell a lot about a farmer by how they deal with adversity. Hard work, grit, and untamed spirit are what defines them. At Mustang Seeds, we stand with you, and we hold true to our values, proven results, and the trusted products we were founded on almost 60 years ago. We're farmers. We're untamed. We're Mustang Seeds. Contact your local district sales manager or visit mustangseeds.com.
Well, it's been a presentation win here, first half of the second half, if that makes sense. They've come back to tie things up 44-44. DSU with the basketball, and they're going to turn it over. We're going to get a travel called on Lamar Wood. He took a little bump from behind as he started to make a move inside, and it kind of threw off his rhythm. He slid his pivot foot. Presentation gets the ball back and a chance to take a lead for the first time since very early in this ball game. Felton with Kelly on him. Now right side, it's Essen. Essen throws it into the block. Here's McDuffie, been quiet the last few minutes, but he goes right at Nielsen down low and puts it in. You see a size mismatch there with the 6'3", or 6'4", Denzel McDuffie, and the 5'11", Max Nielsen. DSU working it around the arc, now down 2. Three-point shot up off the front of the iron, no good by Kelly. Nielsen with the rebound for Dakota State. Top of the key, Lynn, he'll try the three for the lead. Got it! Lynn with the three. And gave a little ice water over to the bench of presentation. Things are starting to get a little heated out there. Oh, as the ball goes into the stands. So does a player for presentation, Felton. One of the players sitting courtside took a ball to the head there. Hopefully is all right. Felton will trigger the inbound here for presentation as they stay with the possession, 19 on the shot clock. Ball gets lobbed in, McDuffie. Looking to go to work on Nielsen again. Here comes the double team. He kicks it out for a deep three. Off the back of the iron, no good. Ladding, what a rebound in one hand that was. Off to Nielsen. Ahead it's Lynn. Lynn attacking, puts it up, just won't spin down. Ladding flies in, saves it back to Lynn. Off the glass, he connects. Lynn and Ladding staying with it. They get the two quickly ahead. Comes Presentation. And drive, Jackson Becker gets tied up inside. DSU thought they had a jump ball. Instead, they're going to get a foul. And that is going to be foul number 6 on the Trojans here with 10 minutes yet to go, 10 and a half still to go here in this first half. It's foul number 4 on Jordan Lynn, so he checks out. Morales back in, and Lynn just hadn't been able to spend a lot of time on the floor with foul trouble here tonight. Inbounds pass comes to Essen. Essen, they work it around the arc, right side, Whitlock. Whitlock through a screen. Back over to Essen now. Right side for Becker. Becker to Whitlock again. Here's Essen, cut off by Lannon. He's got to retreat. 6 on the shot clock now. Outside into the hands of McDuffie. He'll fire up a hard 3, no good. Nielsen rebounded, then got fouled by Whitlock. So DSU a long defensive possession there. And in the end, it's a 3 that you would love Presentation and McDuffie to keep taking all day. Forced him into a deep kind of off-balance 3. You get the rebound and a foul. Now they go to the other end on offense. Oh, behind the back goes Deshaun Kelly, and that ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Trojans. Kelly a little out of control on that one. And we've got a timeout taken. 9:57 to play here in the second half. DSU with a 3-point lead, 49-46. A timeout on the floor, so we'll pause as well. We'll be back after a 3-minute break. This is Trojan basketball on Jammin' Country FM 103.
Our final game of today is DSU Trivia. The question we got is, what is DSU?
Have you stopped by the Dairy Queen in Madison lately? They have some great new items like a full line of grill burgers and the rotisserie-style chicken bites in a salad bowl or a basket with fries. And don't forget to grab your favorite blizzard. If you haven't tried the Dairy Queen app yet, you are missing out. You can save time and skip the line by ordering ahead, and your order will be ready to go when you get there. Plus, get exclusive deals and earn reward points, all from your smartphone with the Dairy Queen app. Good luck to the Trojans from the Dairy Queen in Madison.
Well, halfway through the second half, 49-46. Dakota State University clinging to a 3-point lead. It's been back and forth here in this second half. Presentation down as many as 16 points in this ball game, but boy, they have made it a game as we've gone through this second half. Right away from the first possession after we went to the locker room, Presentation has come out, looked like a different team offensively and defensively, being more disrupted. Now DSU's had a few little sloppy turnovers here and there as well. Presentation basketball, trailing it by 3. Whitlock brings it up into the front court for the Trojans, or pardon me, for the Saints. Right side is Brown. Has a screen, goes around it to the top of the key, steps to the free throw line. Trojans wanted to travel, don't get the call. Pass into the corner. Here comes Whitlock, rising from 15 feet. His jumper rims out, no good. And the rebound into the hands of Wood for Dakota State University. Running the point back to Deshaun Kelly now. Over to Chris Morales on the left side. Back over to Kelly. Nielsen inside for Ladding. Ladding driving and fouled. Good contest, high in the air. McDuffie with a whistle and a foul. And it'll be 2 shots coming up. Ronnie Ladding here from the free throw line. It's Denzel McDuffie and some of the Trojan fans having some words here. McDuffie's still staring into the crowd. And he's got to be careful out there because he's got 17 points. By far the leading offensive threat on his team. He's already got 1 technical for going at the crowd with a taunting back in the first half. You don't need to lose the guy. First free throw up and no good by Ladding. One more coming up here. Ronnie free throw, back of the iron. That one's no good. But a rebound then ripped away by Lamar Wood. It was right in the hands of Gibson. Wood takes it away. And then a foul called, so it'll be DSU basketball here on the baseline. Great job, Lamar Wood, senior that time, saving the possession for the Trojans. See if they can capitalize on it now. Inbounds pass comes to Kelly. Kelly over to Ladding. Ladding, fakes, now he drives, now he attacks, off the window and finishes. Great patience by the big man. Kind of threw out the double team again with a pump fake pass, and he gets the lay-in on the mismatch with the smaller defender that came back over after everybody kind of left. Drive now by Brown into the hands of McDuffie. McDuffie working from the paint, steps back, 15-footer, just won't go down. Rebounded by Wood for the Trojans. Wood, Ladding now between the circles. Hands off Nielsen. Nielsen to the top of the key. Hesitates, bounces it down low to Ladding. Lay-in is good. Lamar starting to assert his will here in the second half. He's got 14, and it's 53-46. And it forces Coach Holt and Presentation to take a timeout. 8:16 to go in the ball game. 53-46. Trojans with the lead. A timeout on the floor, so we'll step aside and we'll be back after a 30-second timeout. Back in 30 on Jammin' Country 103.
MDL Madison has all your beverage needs. Pull up to the drive-thru window. We are always greeted with a smile. MDL has a large selection of fountain, bottle, and canned beverages, plus snacks, convenience store items, and gas pumps to top off your tank. MDL in Madison is open every morning at 5. Make sure to like MDL on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name. MDL is where customers always go.
You love MDL, you love MDL, you love MDL.
8:16 to play in our ball game. 53-46. DSU with the lead. Ronnie Ladding has turned it on here in the last couple of minutes for Dakota State University. 14 points, 8 rebounds to go along with 3 assists as well. He's 7 of 9 from the floor. Efficient and effective in all facets of the game. Playing out there with 3 fouls right now and has been doing a great job defensively. Even though they keep attacking him of not committing another foul. 3 Trojans in double figures. Deshaun Kelly's got 11. Berto Gittins has 10. Denzel McDuffie leading scorer for Presentation, 17 points on 8 of 16 shooting. 8:16 to play here in the game. 53-46 Trojan lead. Presentation with the basketball following the timeout. As Whitlock sets the offense in motion. With a pass between the circles. Here's Gibson now. Whitlock down low. It goes for McDuffie. McDuffie working on Ladding. Kicks it outside. Straightaway 3 is in and out. No good by Essen. And rebounded by the Trojans. Morales walks it up across the timeline here with Whitlock on him. Looks to drive. Now reverses. Goes around the screen left side. Looking for some help. Finds Nielsen. Nielsen steps back with 10 on the shot clock now, and we're going to get a whistle and foul on on Presentation. Brown, L.J. Brown, be called for the loose ball foul, and it comes with about 9 on the shot clock. So resets things, gives the Trojans some more room to operate here as Morales triggers the inbound. Nielsen around a Ladding screen, drives inside, leaves it back for Ronnie. Ronnie steps to an open area, puts it up, left it a little short. He never corralled that when he went up. Tried to kind of push it off the palm of his hand, just couldn't get enough on it. Top of the key, it's McDuffie. McDuffie, Whitlock, now the corner, Essen. Essen feeds inside, nice look, but a short jumper by Gibson, and the ball rebounded by Wood for Dakota State. DSU with a 7-point lead. We got a collision as Nielsen comes across the timeline. He heads to the hard court. Foul's going to be on Whitlock. And that'll be his 3rd personal, team 6th. Morales will inbound here for Dakota State. Throws it in for Nielsen. Max operating from the right wing. Trying to attack to the baseline, now does. Create some space, he dribbles through traffic, bounces it outside, gets it back in the corner, heads back in towards the paint, kicks it outside again, Morales. Morales, he'll drive in from the left side, shows the ball, comes back to the right with a floater off the window, no good. And rebounded by McDuffie here for presentation. He wants to go all the way, lays it up, left hand, and good. He got a head of steam, and DSU couldn't slow him down, and Coach Holt takes a timeout for presentation. 6:37 to go here in this second half. 53-48. Trojans with the lead. Time out on the floor. Let's pause for a 30-second break. Back in 30 seconds on KJAM.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing As-Grow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
.637 to play here on your Farmers Inc. Center scoreboard in the second half, 53-48. It's Dakota State University with the lead. They've led most of this game. Brief lead early in the first half for presentation, and a brief lead about 4 minutes of game time ago. Ronnie Ladin, a personal little 4-0 run, knocked that down, and now DSU leads it by 5, 53-48. They'll have the basketball following that make by McDuffie right before the timeout was called. Morales on the floor with Kelly, Wood, Gittens, and Lynn for DSU following the timeout. Ball into the hands of Kelly. Around two screens he goes. Goes back to the right side. Here's Morales. Morales wants to go into the block. Can't find a way in. Trying to get to Gittens. Gittens posting up. Couldn't create space and commits the offensive foul. So turnover on DSU. First foul on Gittens tonight. 7th on the team. And so presentation will shoot free throws for the final 6:13 here of this ball game. Both teams will be in the bonus actually in the next fouls. Whitlock into McDuffie now. McDuffie operating from the left block, trying to back his way in. Steps back and lost it going up, but we got a whistle and 2 shots coming up for Denzel McDuffie. McDuffie just 1 free throw attempt so far tonight. He's 0 of 1. Averages 15 points per game, only a 58% shooter from the free throw line. That one spins home. So that is 20 now in the ball game for Denzel McDuffie. One more on the way. That one back of the iron, but gets the friendly roll. And it cuts the DSU lead down to 3 now, 53-50. Chris Morales walks it up across the timeline, leaves it off Jordan Lynn. Again, he's had foul trouble all game long. Out there with 4 right now. Gittens steps to the left elbow. Jumper is off the mark, no good. Oh, and then we got a foul inside. I think it's going to be on presentation. Lamar Wood went up high, and they'll say he was undercut by Jackson Becker. And so that should be free throws. Yeah, 1-and-1 coming up here for Lamar Wood. It's a tough foul. Becker's blocking out. Wood rises up, trying to reach back. He was kind of underneath the basket, trying to jump up and reach back to tip the ball. Becker, while blocking out, undercuts him. Just glad to see Wood pop up so quickly. Lamar took a hard drop down there, but able to jump up. Now heads to the free throw line and shoots the 1-and-1. Front end of the bonus is up and good. Five points of the ball game now for the senior forward. Second one drops through the net as well. And the lead back to 5 for Dakota State, 55-50. 5:35 to play here in the ball game. Now between the circles is Becker. Becker bounces left side, Whitlock, guarded by Morales. He goes to the block, into the hands of McDuffie. Double team comes, McDuffie into the corner, has to throw it out, and gets into the hands of Felton. Felton to the right corner now as they reverse it. Feeding inside for Becker. Becker, a couple pump fakes, puts the shot up, no good, still blocked by Wood even after the 2 pumps. Away it goes for Lynn. Lynn with tempo, leaves for Gittens. Gittens creates space inside, kicks it back out Lynn. Lynn to the corner as they work it around. Good ball movement by DSU, but presentation really getting back onto their men. Morales out for Larwood with 10 to shoot now. Here's Lynn around a double screen. Lynn to the free throw line. Wants to attack all the way to the basket. Left it short, no good. He got his own rebound, but couldn't secure it. It's taken away by Becker for presentation. Out to Captain Whitlock now. Under 5 to play in the ball game. The lead is 5 for Dakota State on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Stepping back, Whitlock has a screen to his right. He uses it. Gets around 2 men, attacks, gets Gibbons in the air, passes back out, or was that ball blocked? I couldn't tell. Either way, it's picked up by Morales and Dakota State. Morales works it over to the left. Now between the circles, he passes to Kelly. Kelly bounces it down in the block for Wood. Wood spins, pump fakes, got a defender in the air, puts it up, just won't get the roll, got his own rebound and gets fouled. And Lamar Wood will step to the free throw line and shoot 2. Lamar, a 9-point scorer per game. Averages 9 points and 5 rebounds a contest. Well, the rebounds have been going well for him here tonight. First free throw is up and short, no good. Lead stays at 5 here for Dakota State. One more from Wood coming up here. 6 in the ball game for Lamar. Next one is up, and that one spins out, no good. So an empty possession for DSU as we hit the 4-minute mark here in the second half. Drive by Felton. Could have had an argument for a goaltending, but the ball went down anyway. I'm not sure how. It seemed to defy the laws of physics for a second. It drops down, and Felton cuts the lead to 3, 55-52. Morales for Dakota State. Leaves it away for Kelly, and then tries to set a screen, but got caught sliding the feet. And another offensive foul on Dakota State. And that screen, illegal screen, gives a chance for presentation to tie the game if they can get a 3 here with 3:41 to play. 55-52. Point's going to be run by Felton around the screen left side. DSU switch. He dribbles it into the middle. Throws it to the corner now on the left side for Whitlock. Outside Felton wants a 3. Too strong. Rebound to Kelly for DSU. Throws it ahead to Lynn. Lynn slows it up now as he walks into the front court. Now explodes towards the middle of the paint. Slams in the brakes. Throws it up high. Intended for Wood. Wood couldn't corral it. He's trying to tip it to himself. And as he does, he steps on the baseline. And a turnover on Dakota State, and Ronnie Laddie, just in the nick of time, is going to check back in here with 3:12 to play in the game. DSU clinging to a 3-point advantage, 55-52 in the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Whitlock brings it up, Morales on him. Screen coming to his left. Morales fights over the top. And the ball passed away. Now top of the key. It's a 3 up on McDuffie. No good. Rebound knocked around. Morales will secure it after Gittens batted it away. Lynn into the front court for Dakota State. Can afford to use some clock, but they need a couple buckets here. Try to ice this one away. Here's Gittens. Holding with the top of the key. Now the pass away to Kelly. Kelly sees a double team come his way. Out of it he goes to Morales. Now Gittens. Back to Morales. Morales on the drive. Stops. Bounce pass. Kelly. Kelly driving right side. Tried to throw it inside. Ball comes loose. Ghetto. Did he get a 3 up? Yes, he did! Berto Gittens with the 3 at the buzzer before the shot clock ran off. Berto, hello! coaches for presentation pleading that was a shot clock violation. But Berto Gittens is going to get credit for the three, and it's 58-52, Dakota State, 2:12 to go. Here in this second half. Timeout on the floor. We'll take 1-2. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll be back in 30 on Jammin' Country 103.
Most people know their insurance can provide them with coverage for life's many mishaps, but you can also unlock discounts, save money, and get benefits with Farmers Insurance policy perks. Whether discussing home or auto insurance, they can help you understand these great perks. Call Mike Zelnowski at 605-256-6334 for a quote. You can also get a whole lot of something with Farmers Policy Perks.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Not available in every state, only available with select Farmers branded policies underwritten by Farmers Truck or Fire Insurance Exchanges or affiliates.
2:12 to go here, fourth quarter. Dakota State 58-52 lead after the Berto Gittens three. I got to tell you, I went back and looked at the replay. I don't know that he got that one off in time. But DSU will take the three, and they sorely needed it, as their offense had been sputtering here in the last few minutes. But they get that three and extend the lead back to 5 with 2:12 to go here in the second half. Presentation will inbound as Coach Holt continuing to talk to the official here. Presentation inbounds the ball into the hands of Whitlock. Whitlock, left side, Felton. Felton driving with contact, puts it up, can't get it to go down, but we got a foul on Dakota State. And 2 free throws coming up for Dwight Felton. Foul is going to be on Deshaun Kelly. And Kelly, that's his third. Team's 10th, by the way. 2 fouls coming up here for Felton. Chance to get it back to a 1-possession game, and that one rims out no good. Felton, one more. On its way, and that one will drop through. Both teams have left some opportunities there at the free throw line. Full court pressure now as DSU inbounds. They get it to Lynn, and Jordan will slow things up, let everybody clear, and bring it up across the timeline himself. Lynn. Double screen to choose from. He chooses left. Hands it off to Ladding. Ladding away from Morales, around a screen. Top of the key with 12 on the shot clock. Left side, Kelly goes in for Ladding now. Ladding looking to back his way in. He spins, he reverses, he comes back with the right hand hook and knocks it down. Big bucket by the big man, Ronnie Ladding. 60-53, Dakota State. Here comes McDuffie on the drive. He kicks it back out. He turns it over. Great defense by Ladding that time, as Denzel McDuffie commits the turnover. And with a 1:23 to go, the Trojans lead by 7 and have the basketball. And a chance to chew up some more clock here and perhaps extend the lead. But at this point, time is the biggest factor in the game. Lynn dribbling away the clock with Felton in his face. Now he makes his move around a screen, hesitates, gives it up. Gittens will fire the three. That's off the back of the iron, no good. Lanning trying to get a rebound. We got a whistle and a foul on Ronnie. I think that'll be his 4th personal. And it's taking a little while for everybody to get up off the court. There they go. So 57 seconds to play here. We got a foul on Dakota State. So that's going to walk this one to the other side, and Presentation is going to get 2 free throws. Just what the doctor ordered here for the Saints. Chance to score with no time coming off the clock. The foul was on Ladding going for the loose ball, so that is his 4th personal. He's got 4. Jordan Lynn's got 4. Presentation not sending anybody in to rebound here with Jackson Becker shooting 2 free throws. Free throw is up and good. Jackson Becker in the season, 54% free throw shooter. Knocks down the front end there. Now a couple Saints players come in here. Second free throw is up, short. Offensive rebound to McDuffie. His putback no good. Another rebound tap loose. We got a whistle and a foul. And that one's going to be on Dakota State. And so Whitlock now will step to the line. So they got 1 point there. Now they got a chance to get some more. They can get it to single digits here with not a lot of time coming off the clock. 2 shots on the way for Whitlock. First one is up and good. Presentation now 9 of 14 from the free throw line in this game. DSU just 5 of 11. Second free throw is up, and that one no good. Nearly an offensive rebound. And then did we get a foul? Yeah. And going down hard, oh no, is Denzel McDuffie. Denzel McDuffie, he got fouled by Gittens trying to get that rebound. But in the meantime, the concern is Denzel McDuffie, who is down on the floor, and we're waiting for trainers as they've gone back to the DSU Athletic Training Office to get someone to help out here. The good news is it's like he's holding his calf. And it kind of makes you just hope he's got a cramp or something going on there. His training staff coming out here to talk to McDuffie. The way he first went down, it was real scary because kind of crumpled there, and it looked like he was holding the back of his knee. But now he's going to get up. They brought some water over to him. They're going to get him off. They've got 2 cups of water laying on the baseline that they might want to take care of here. I don't know if anybody's seen that one yet. Well, in the meantime, we've got 52 seconds to go here in this ball game. DSU leads it 60-55. Now someone who ever checked in, I believe, well, unless the foul wasn't, yeah, okay. The person that actually got fouled was Whitlock. And so Whitlock's going to shoot free throws here. First one is up and good. And so offensive rebounds and free throws are chipping away at this lead for Presentation. One more free throw coming up. And it's good. Spun around but drops through. The lead is 3 for Dakota State with 52 seconds to go. 60-57. Full court pressure on the inbounds. Morales dribbles it through the timeline. Pass back over to Kelly now. And into the hands of Lynn. And they'll let the junior from Minneapolis control the point here. 15 on the shot clock. And the ball poked away from him. He gets it back. Still loose. Passes it away to Morales. Now with 9 on the shot clock. Corner it goes for Kelly. Kelly for Lynn. Lynn steps to his right. Fires it up. Long 2, no good. Offensive rebound. Ladding. Put back is good for Ronnie Ladding. And a timeout. I think an official timeout. And I'm not sure what the call is. There's a lot of discussion going on here. One official came to the bench, then he went over, talked to Coach Garner. Now he goes over and talks to Coach Holt. Boy, we've had a lot of this. It looks like the basket stands. But then maybe we got a foul immediately after that. And now we're going to get a timeout. We'll try to settle this down while we have a timeout on the floor. In the meantime, it's a 5-point DSU lead. 62-57, 21 seconds to go. And with a timeout taken, we'll pause as well. We'll take a 30-second break on Jammin' Country 103.
Bank West in Madison knows what it takes to build a strong team. This is Tom Kaler, and for more than 130 years, we have earned long-term customer relationships by helping our customers and communities succeed. We pride ourselves in adapting to customer needs and providing top-notch customer service. Whether you prefer banking online, on your phone, or in person, we're here to help. Bank West in Madison is convenient, connected, committed, and proud supporters of area sports. Go Trojans. Member FDIC.
Well, it's been a eventful last couple of minutes here of this game as we've had a lot of whistles and a lot of discussion, a lot of emotion, and if you're DSU, a lot of big buckets. That last one by Ronnie Ladding, a well-needed 2 to get it back with 2-possession game. The possession before that, the Berto Gittins 3 that went off his fingertips, says the official, just before the shot clock expired. That was a huge 3 with a little over a minute to go. DSU clinging to a 5-point advantage, 62-57 as we come out of the timeout. It'll be presentation basketball. They'll inbound here on DSU's end. And they've got to hurry with 21 seconds to go, and they're down 5. Into the front court comes Essen. Essen almost lost it. Essen reverses, comes back baseline, lost it from behind. It was poked away. Ladding picks it up and then got fouled. And that'll walk us down to the other end, and that'll likely ice this ball game. Ronnie Ladding heads back to the other side. He'll shoot a 1-and-1. But make or miss with 12 seconds to go. There's just not a lot of time left for presentation to try to do something here. Ladding makes them both. Pretty much take away any last suspense here. So front end of the bonus coming up. For Ladding, free throw on its way, and back of the iron, no good. Rebound pulled in by Felton. Felton pulls up for a 3, no good. Rebound Ladding, and that will do it. Final score here today at the DSU Fieldhouse. The men win 62-57. It's a sweep of the night. It's a sweep of the weekend for DSU. The men and women make it a 4-0 start to the two-weekend homestand. 62-57, the men with the win on the heels of the women's victory, 82-61 over presentation. Your Mustang Seeds post-game show is coming up here. We're going to take a 3-minute timeout. We'll check stats and more. Your post-game show brought to you by Mustang Seeds in 3 minutes on Jammin' Country 103.
You can tell a lot about a farmer by how they deal with adversity. Hard work, grit, and untamed spirit are what defines them. At Mustang Seeds, we stand with you, and we hold true.
Hey, wait.